Kevin Hart and Dwayne Johnson have a new movie coming out, and TJ, you got a chance to talk to them about working together, their friendship, and fatherhood. Looked like you laughed quite a bit while you were doing all that.
Well, don't let that fool you, man. This is exhausting talking to these two. Because you can't keep them focused. Because they're such good friends, such big personalities. And I talked to them years and years ago, the two of them, about that friendship. And Kevin hated the idea of you calling it a bromance. Don't call it a bromance. He says it's a beautiful friendship. It's a beautiful one and a profitable one. These guys have done 4 movies together. Those 4 movies have grossed nearly $3 billion. So, if it ain't broke, let's make another movie.
You all seem to be able to relate to each other, maybe like nobody else in the world can, given what you all do and the success you have.
I can say I have a tremendous amount of respect for the man that he is. It's good to see people flourish in a world where some don't know you can, right? I'm a fan of success. I'm a fan of groundbreaking moments, and, you know, you got to give the big fella his credit. He's doing a lot of amazing things.
You know, and we actually started our career together in and around the same time in Hollywood. You know, we came in from different sectors. He came in from the world of comedy and doing stand-up, and I came from the world of wrestling. But we kind of converged our careers.
Was Jumanji 1, 2, Central Intelligence?
Central Intelligence, Jumanji 1, 2, Hobbs and Shaw. You got to count Hobbs and Shaw.
Oh, that's right. I didn't count Hobbs and Shaw.
I mean, what?
Because he didn't get paid.
I went out there.
You went all the way to London
box
to
of
shoot.
chicken nuggets is what I got. Promised to me from my good friend Hiram, Kevin, get out here and trust me when I tell you we're going to take care of you. And they just gave me some nuggets.
You didn't pay the brother?
That's it.
Nuggets.
He was coming off a tour anyway. You know, he was making $1 gazillion. And I'll tell you this, I think the audience will love to hear this. This is a reflection, I think, of not only our friendship, but also his commitment when he says yes to something. We were shooting in London. He jumped on his plane, flew to London, landed, came directly to set, had not slept.
Yeah, it was one of those things that you forgot you said you would do. You know what your problem is? Your balance is off. You need a third squatty. No, we're good. Guys, I know the game. You hear me? I know the game.
These movies that you all have done together, what worked?
I think the chemistry on screen works really well. I also think trust. There's trust that Kevin and DJ, they're going to take us on this ride and they're going to send us home happy.
The two are set to star in their 5th film together, voicing superhero dogs in their upcoming DC League of Super Pets.
You know, the superheroes have been addressed for so long, but now taking it and amplifying that world of creative with their pets and the people that are closest to them. And it's dope, it's different, it hasn't been done, and it gives us a space new to play in.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Deploy Canine Shield.
What is a K9?
Excellent shielding. That seemed incredibly painful.
Anybody want to switch powers?
Anybody that might come in here, they've seen your movies, like, that's, oh my God, it's overwhelmingly cool. That's Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
But to your kids, is that still cool to them? Or you just still,
Are you
that's
suggesting
just
that
dad?
my kids aren't impressed by me
Well,
anymore?
they might not be. You're just
saying.
dad. They might be impressed that you make a nice breakfast versus the movie that's coming out. You know what I'm saying?
No, my kids need to address me properly as a superstar that I am. It's a household.
There's rules in the Hart house.
Yes.
Wait,
It's
does
a
it work that
household.
way in your house?
Not in my house,
Okay.
no.
My kids don't care. They are very much present within the space of dad is dad. And the sad thing is seeing how they react to other people that are nowhere near as big as me in the business. Like, my kids cry over, you know, YouTubers, TikTokers. Like, they break down.
Yeah.
Break down, full tears. Oh my God, you'll never, Dad, guess who I met? Like, and I'm like, what? Who? Yeah. Are you serious right now? Yeah. Oh, it was crazy, Dad. He just shook my hand. He did a TikTok with me. What? A TikTok? Do you know who I am? Like, it's like, there's no respect at all. But I love it. I love it. I honestly do love it.
How's it work on your end?
Well, you know what's funny? So I did this. I was driving, there was a tour bus. And I pulled up beside the tour bus. And I was like, hey, you guys seen The Rock? And they were like, ah!
Crazy.
So my kids, up until that, had no idea.
Did you take pictures with the people on the bus? And how did that moment end?
Well, okay.
Yeah,
well, I did drive
Yeah,
off.
I remember seeing a bus. I did the same thing. I stopped.
What'd you do?
I parked my car, and I got on the bus, and I said, I'm your tour guide. And I drove them to
not
different
true.
houses. I drove
That's
them in.
not true.
I know the area.
No,
I know
you
where
didn't.
everybody lives.
No, you
It took 20 minutes out of my day. It's with the ones that cared.
That's a lie.
Are your kids impressed by the other?
I wish I could sit there and lie. I'm gonna be honest right now. They love him. They love it. It was like, Dad, what's up? You doing something else with Uncle DJ? He's not your uncle.
Yeah.
Okay, there's no
Dude,
relation.
look, my kids love him too.
They're big fans.
They love him.
Big fans. I can't even play there.
See when we straight.
Yeah, I agree.
Right? But they have these nice moments where they say, everybody thinks they're so competitive and giving each other a hard time, but there's so much respect there. And Kevin was talking about, look, it's like two great athletes being friends. You're pushing each other. You're evolving, right? You're pushing each other. DJ jumps in, says, yeah, two great athletes. It'd be like LeBron being friends with a mini golfer, right? So they still, even having a nice moment, they still got to get something in.
But I do think they're two of the hardest working guys.
They
You
are,
can see
man.
They are two of the hardest working guys I've ever seen.
You had a hard time getting questions in.
It's fun. But the movie is DC League of Super Pets. Going to be in theaters on May 20th. There's plenty more to come from those two guys.
Oh, just wind them up and let them go.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.